70,000 of these. Now I have a couple in my kitchen of different colors because I use them when I'm doing a mixed grill, when I have company coming over. Now inside this Deni meat tenderizer, and I don't recommend that you do this at home because it is very sharp, but I'll take it in the unlock mode and expose 49 stainless steel blades. This is going to give your seasoning, and there's a little sesame seed caught in there, there is going to give you your seasoning a road to travel. When you use this on top of any cut of meat, whether it's bone-in or boneless, this is going to be the game changer you're wanting. And if you want to blast that seasoning in, you can do that as well. But first, let me show you how this is going to behave in terms of the fact that it goes all the way through the meat. Now, first of all, plunge it all the way down. Don't stamp it, push it all the way through. Get mad at it. All right, and then take a look here. Look at all those holes. That gives all the seasoning a road to travel. This is a remarkable item. Then I take my seasoning, pop it on top like so. Be very generous because these are going to go onto the barbecue or into my grill pan on top of the stove. Then I'm going to take my tenderizer and I'm going to blast these strip steaks, blast that seasoning down inside. Instead of taking a hammer that would very likely mutilate and flatten the meat, what I'm doing is I'm giving the seasoning a road to travel. And now it makes a huge difference. There's not a time that I don't do meat that I don't pull out this device and use it for whatever I'm looking to achieve in the kitchen. This is going to be the game changer you're after, and we have colors, and then we're going to bring Rachel out and answer some of her questions about this as well, because she bought a version of this, I'm told, for family members before Christmas.
Yes, yes.
Now this is, I believe we're calling this the red, yes. Then we have it in teal. This is blue. Black is the color I have at home. And then we have it in gray. Now, Rachel, come in here, my darling.
Yes, please.
Because this is the alternative to using one of these mallets.
I've used that.
Because if you use this on your chicken, for example,
yep.
Yeah, it'll tenderize it, but it'll also mutilate it.
Yep.
It will just make a mess. And that chicken costs a lot of money.
It does.
Yeah. This is going to allow you to do away with the mallet and then add some seasoning. And then I'm going to let you grab that red one right there.
Yes, please. Red. Okay.
Red or white, doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then I want you...
So I take off this, right?
Take that off.
Okay.
And then there are two little symbols here. One says unlock and one says lock. I'm going to move that over to the unlock side. And then take this and then blast that seasoning down into the chicken. Push it all the way down to where you can feel it go into the cutting board. Yes.
Yep.
That's right.
This is great. So that seasoning is now going inside the meat. So
now every little bit of it is seasoned. So when it gets cooked or grilled or however you're going to prepare it or baked, and that it's going to absorb all of that seasoning, and it gives the seasoning a road to travel.
Look at that. This is great.
That's super. And you know what? Boneless, skinless chicken breast is great.
Yeah.
It's a perfect source of protein, but it's very bland.
It can be.
It can be without the right seasoning, right? And if you only put the seasoning on the outside, the only thing that gets flavor is the outside of the chicken breast. This forces the seasoning all the way down inside. Now, let's move over here to one of the most inexpensive cuts of beef that you can buy. This is flank steak. Oh. Now,
I'm scared to touch it. I don't want to ruin it.
You cook it just like this, it's tough as shoe leather.
Okay.
You might as well chew on your shoe because it's going to be the same thing. Probably tastes about the same. So what we're going to do is take some marinade and we're going to pour this over. Now, if I just put this in the fridge, the only thing that would absorb the flavor would be the outside of the meat.
Right.
You don't want that to happen.
No.
So I'm going to grab, let's see, did you use,
No, I used red.
Okay. And now I'm forcing that marinade into this flank steak.
That's amazing.
And then I'm going to pop it back into my skillet or back into the fridge, depending on how much time I need to give it.
Okay, yep.
And then allow it to do its job. But now all that marinade has a road to travel.
It's through there.
Now, how do you clean this? I very rarely tell you to put anything with a blade in the dishwasher. Put this in the dishwasher. Top rack, because you want to sanitize it.
Yep.
If you do not have a dishwasher, then run it under the hottest water you have in your sink with some sanitizing soap.
Yep.
And that's gonna be the best way. Let's talk about colors. 600 of these are gone. I get interviewed a lot about must-have gadgets in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And this is always top of my list.
Okay.
This is a really remarkable item, and nobody does it like Deni. There are 49 stainless steel blades. Now, I know you bought the set of 2 before Christmas.
Yes, I bought the set of 2.
That had the 15 blades.
Had 15 blades.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
This has 49 blades.
I know. My dad's going to be watching because I got him. He's going to say, Rachel, why didn't you get me this one?
Here's the red, and that's most popular. Then the teal, 1,600 in the teal. Then we have the blue, 1,400. There's the black, 2200, and finally the gray. I will tell you, get a couple of different colors.
Yeah.
Because that way, if you're doing chicken and pork or beef and
that's
fish,
smart.
or you may not use it on fish, but you would probably use it on all those other meats.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a mixed grill, then use it.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to cross-contaminate.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
exactly. And I will tell you, I'm going to get a hand sanitizer wipe for my hands, but you
Yes.
can also do
Look
bone
at
in.
this.
Now, this is a spatchcock chicken.
Okay.
Meaning we've cut the backbone out of it and we've broken it so
Yep.
that more of the chicken service will hit the hot service.
Yes.
But we also need to season it and tenderize it. So let's go ahead. Let's take this card out of the way.
Yep.
And then,
What should we use? The black one?
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And make sure it's unlocked. I think it is.
Yep, unlocked.
And then you want to avoid the bones, just go after the meat.
okay.
Yeah. So you can use this on turkey. You can use this on spatchcock chicken.
That's a
and
great
you're gonna
idea.
hit the bone, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Just get in there, because what it's going to do is it's going to force the seasoning down into what could be the driest and blandest part of the bird,
Yep.
right?
For sure.
But instead of it being bland, it's going to be super flavorful now.
This is great.
Not to mention the fact that it's going to be more tender
Right.
when you cook it.
Well, and we're just using seasoning here, but I mean, imagine using the marinades. Teriyaki chicken,
Liquid marinade.
barbecue chicken.
Yeah, and I know you
anything that you're-
love ham on your pizza.
I do.
I always ask a new team member, what's your
I
favorite pizza
do.
topping? And Rachel said this morning, ham, because I like Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, it's controversial. I like
Do you like
pineapple and
ham
ham.
and pineapple?
I like Hawaiian pizza.
That's so
Yep,
controversial.
It's my favorite.
It's fantastic. Did you do a regular red sauce with that?
Yeah, red
Yeah.
sauce.
Red sauce and then ham? And then any
Pineapple?
cheese?
Yeah, cheese. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
plenty of cheese. Never have enough cheese. All right, so we're going to invite you to stay
This is
on the
great.
line for this. How many of these? 1,500 are ordered now. And let me have another wipe there, my friend. Thank you. Can